Hello everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. So we continue from where we left off in the previous episode. We're halfway through a harvest. We've just done this field over here and now we need to do that field over there. So this was a barley field, which I've already re-drilled. It's got canola growing in it, which should benefit from the bees. We've got a small beehive just here, so we should get a small bonus for that. We have a fully... Hello, let's not walk into the pallet fork, that's quite painful. We have a fully grown field of grass which will have to be cut. Today, yeah, we'll have to get that done. But yeah, the priority is the oat field. We've got an oat field over here, and I don't know what the price for oats is currently, but I would love to sell them today because we only have £435 in the bank account, which isn't great. Okay, so that's the train, Colonia. That looks good. Yeah, we sort of peak at, well, 1950, maybe 2000, but it's not bad. We're going to have to sell something because otherwise when we rest again we're going to have a negative bank account. Basically we're going to be in debt because the leasing fees are taken at midnight, and we have the combine, the baler, the windrower and the tractor and the front loader all leased. There might be something else as well, so we have to, we've got no choice about it. We can't be so relaxed about the money in the bank account. We must sell something today, and the oats just make perfect sense. So first things first, I will just take the trailer over there. Oh, actually I say that, maybe I shouldn't. It is a very, very small field. We may not even fill the combine once. So no, I'll just put it over here. We can unload in the yard. If we need to take it there, we will do. Okay. So into the Massey Ferguson combine, and of course we'll get some straw out of it, so we'll then bale the straw and we'll put them just there. We can afford to wait, I think, for the bales. The price at the moment is not good, so we'll wait until January when the price is at its best, and we'll sell all of the straw bales that we have. This crop here is coming along nicely too. But that is the plan with this series, replanting as soon as possible. We can't afford to have empty fields. Okay, so we'll start on this side. It just feels right to start on this side. Make sure we're still on swath mode. Yep, that's all looking very, very good. And now we can get this done. It does widen a bit at the bottom, but I think I would be amazed if we can get more than a full combine load. It is only a small field. Yeah, I'm almost certain we won't get a full load. That's just me trying to be realistic. I think it would be unwise to think that we can get more than a full combine. Okay, there is a ditch here. I've fallen in it once already, so I will not make that mistake again. It's quite deep too. Certainly not where you want to be putting the combine. Okay, and now we can swing round and head back up. So you get the idea. I'll get all of this harvested, and then we can bring the baler into here. And as the price for oats is still increasing, we can do the baling first. That's fine. And we're left with a few little bits. Must ensure I get everything. A little bit here as well. And that brings me to the field entrance, or in this case, exit. So if the coast is clear, we can head up the road. Yes, it is. Because as I've already found out, passing a vehicle with this is difficult. We've got 59%. Please wait there, blue car. I've got to swing into here. That was close, that was really close. Good timing. Okay, so now we can unload into the blue trailer. And we can sell that a bit later. I can also detach the trailer. I need to turn the combine off though once that's finished, because otherwise it's going to be clocking up the hours, which will be very expensive as it is rented. We'll grab the baler. Yeah, so I haven't rested since the previous episode. This is the same day, but at midnight we are going to lose probably quite a bit of money for rental. What we really could do with is a new shed. But first, bales. As for the wool, yeah, the price also is not great. So I'm just waiting for the price to increase a bit more. It doesn't need to be the best, because we just can't be so lucky to just always sell at the best time. We need to make money as well, otherwise we're going to be really struggling. But we can wait a little bit longer. Okay, make sure auto unload is enabled, and we'll see how many we can produce. Probably only 3 or 4. But that's 3 or 4 more than what we had before. Hey, that rhymes. An unintentional rhyme. Right, so that full pass has not produced a bale, and we had some in the baler already. Here's our first one. So that's number 1. I'm going to stick with 4. See if we can get 4. We're left with 59% in there, showing 86 because I've just picked up the 2 bales. Hey, that forest gets darker and darker every time I see it. It's a long-term investment. Right, so I will just take off the 2 bales, then we'll put the baler back over there. This is why we need more storage, because I want to be able to put the baler in a shed. Right, not bad. And we'll go and get the final bales. Did we get 4 in the end? I think I might have only got 3. But we shall see. Really rhyming today. Yes, we only got 3. It's not too bad. Whoever owns that farm made loads of bales, but then looks like they never used them. All the shrubs and weeds have grown up around the stack. Can cut across here. Right, so that's going to complete this bale stack that we have. It's actually going to look quite nice. Oh no, there's actually space for 1 more on the other end. Well, it will still look quite nice. There we go. The straw is done for this year. So, it would make sense to drill this field before resting, otherwise we're going to basically miss out on a growth stage which we could easily get. like the first growth stage where it germinates. As it is such a tiny field, we probably do have enough fertiliser and seed. It is really tiny. So, yeah, which crop shall we put into here? I think I will stick with a cereal crop. Probably wheat. Yeah, I think I'll put wheat in. Yeah, this is going to be so fast. It's a huge drill. It's a tiny field. So I think up, down and up, and we'll be done. That should be all it takes. Unless it's going to leave me with a very annoying slither. Yeah, maybe up, down, up, down. This is where I drove into the ditch before. Need to be careful. Okay, so that is all done. We now need to put this back in the yard, and I think we should probably have a quick rest until this evening, then go and sell the oats, and then rest again overnight until we get into the next day. Then we can cut the grass tomorrow morning and get it all picked up and put into the pit. I say that because the price is best for silage in January. It's only September, so if we cut in October and put it into, if we clamp in October as well and sheet it, it will be ready in December, January time, even if we do it tomorrow. So yeah, there really is no rush with that. I'll get this attached because the sheep don't need any more hay yet. They can have some more hay after the next cut, because I would guess they still have a bale in here. They do. So yeah, how much is in that bale? 1,200 litres. They still have 3,000 to be consumed. So yeah, they've still got another massive bale over there too. So we can certainly afford to do silage. Close that. Oh yeah, water. That's a concern. They have half, which isn't too bad. I'll go and put this in the silo, then we can rest, then we can sell. The water can be done tomorrow. It's a shame we're going to have to rent the train for just 2,600 litres again. They must love us, but yeah, that's just what it is. Right, I will see you in a few hours. In the end, I did actually rest until the next day, because the price was still increasing and would have just been costing ourselves more money. We are at minus 907, but of course we can now recover that, so that's fine. Yeah, if we keep waiting, the price will increase, but we cannot have a negative amount in the bank account. That's just not good enough. So rent the train. The train is now on its way. The other reason why I stopped the time is because we do have rain coming, and of course we need to mow the grass, so we do not want it to be rained on. When exactly is the rain going to be here? 1 o'clock. So yeah, no major rush, but it would be good to get the field cleared as well. Right, just keep waiting for this train. Here it is. Rear end first. Will it stop in line with me? Nope, I'm going to have to walk. Right, but that is in line, so we'll put the oats into there, which will take a second, literally, and now we can go and sell. So any second I'm going to be thrown out and we'll get paid. Somewhere here. Yep, okay, nice. £4,971, which means our bank account is now healthy again. That is good to know. Okay, so we'll take the tractor back. This grass is as good as it could ever be. It's 100% fertilised. And I think the yield bonus is 100%. Okay, so I guess before we do continue, because it is a new day, we should just check upon the animals, who are fine. Yeah, the sheep will need water later, but they do still have 400 litres. We'll turn it off there. We'll put some hours on the... well, not hours, we'll put some minutes on this tractor. It's cheaper that way. This is all we need anyway for mowing. It's not difficult. It's only a small sickle bar mower. Oh yeah, and both of those fields can now have their application of fertiliser. Once it is cut, we can use the windrower, and then we can pick it up with the hay fork. Hopefully all today. I would love to have it all fermenting. Oops, that's not the way to do it. Lift it up just as you get to the crop. Oh, that is looking really, really thick. Look at that, it's amazing. What is it showing? 95, 96% yield bonus, 100% fertilised. Yeah, because we still haven't rolled it. We do need a roller. I say this every time. Maybe, once we've cleared the field again, it can be rolled. Maybe, possibly, if I can find a cheap one. But yeah, if it's not cheap, then it's not really worth it. That's looking really good. This is the best crop we've had, I would say, out of this field. Looking very good. It will show even more though when we row it up, when we get some nice big swaths. It's almost finished, and it looks very, very clean. Nice clean cut. Just go back for these two bits, and then we can windrow. Yeah, whenever I use the hay fork, it's always going to leave something behind. Also, we do have a limit, really, to how much we can put in the pit with the hay fork, because once it gets too deep, we can't tilt the fork enough to be able to unload it, and then it starts to pick up what's in the pit. So yeah, we don't want any more than what we already have, and if it has yielded very high, we may have a little issue, but we will see. Anyway, the windrow, I think, is, yes, it's just here, so we can put that also on the John Deere. See if I can somehow get it out of here without hitting the baler. Well, that's fairly painless. Right, so yes, we want to start on this side. We don't want to be putting a swath of grass into the canola. That's good. Yeah, I think we're going to have some fairly tall swaths here. Before I did say we should probably go around the, well, go across the top first to make it easier. I haven't done. I just need to be extra careful. Okay, let's see how tall we can make this. Doesn't want to be too wide either, but the hay fork isn't as sensitive as the baler. But yeah, that looks pretty tall. looking great. It's a good yield. So yeah, I think it will only take about 3 minutes to do the entire field. It's quite a fast job with this. And then we can put the hay fork on and we can do that. The hay fork I will use on the Ford because we have a bit more height. Probably not much more, but anything is better than nothing. That's a bit wide, but the hay fork shouldn't complain too much. This is us almost finished. I think I'll leave that. It's like a mini swath. So, oh look at that, we've got 2 full pallets now of wool. So when that price is much better, we can take all of that for selling. We shouldn't have any more serious money problems now, hopefully. It's just, as we are leasing so many things, it will incur quite a few fees overnight. It was about 1,000 and something pounds. So not terrible. Right, so now it's time for the Ford. Start the engine. Attach to the hay fork. Actually, we do have the bucket, so I could even add more with the bucket. I could use the bucket as well. Ah, it's on that side. Okay. Just take the fork off there. Yeah, scoop with the bucket and with the hay fork. Makes perfect sense. Oh, this is such a great tractor. And we still have some silage in the bucket. It's probably picked it up from the ground. Where I have the spilt silage, which we'll sell when we're selling the rest of it. This pit is empty, isn't it? It's actually classed as empty. Yep, good. Okay. That's good. So it works so much more effectively in reverse, going uphill. Obviously it works better in reverse. Referring to the hay fork there. But yeah, going uphill is much better. So it's only 1,000 litres, but it's still 1,000 litres. And this does look so much better when done as a time lapse. So here we go. The hay fork capacity is 3,000 or 4,000, is it? Yeah, 3. So we can carry, or is it 2 actually? Maybe it's incorporating the front loader. It's probably 2. But yeah, we can still carry 3,000 litres. Not bad. Okay, we are now getting really close to the end, but we can't really tip anymore with the hay fork. So I'm going to have to dump it in a pile and then put it in with the front loader, which is not going to be a major problem as, yeah, we're almost there. And there is only 2,000 litres in the hay fork each time, so, well, I guess the most difficult issue is going to be putting it in a neat pile, because you can't have it too tall. This is the issue we're having. Okay, that should do. I don't know how many more bucket loads we have in the field. Maybe only 1 or 2. Maybe only 1. But this will be the most full the pit has ever been. It's going to be a good load of silage. Should only be, well, if it was 2,000 litres, it should only be 2 bucket loads here. I don't know for sure. But quite a bit of progress will have been made today. Yes, I don't know how long this episode has ended up. I suppose there's quite a few time lapses. Whenever I do a lot of time lapses, the episode becomes surprisingly short, even though quite a lot of work can be done within the episode. Okay, so I'll now finish off. We'll make it as neat as possible. I don't think we need the hay fork anymore. We can just do everything with the front loader. Really handy, this front loader. %, compacted, and 100. So that was great. Now I suppose we've got this piece here that's been spilt. Just make sure everything is in there. But it is over 15,000 litres. 15,587. This is going to be a huge amount of income, and we're going to be selling it when the price is at its best. So we should be able to buy another field with the money we make from this. Okay, 15,603 is where we leave it. We can now switch the engine off and we can sheet it over. Lovely. It doesn't take too long to ferment, so we don't have to worry too much about the time. Because, yeah, we need the best price anyway. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Oh, by the way, that is not grass that I've missed. That is a different type of grass, for anybody wondering. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.